We received a Priority 1 transmission from the spokesman. The Resistance has a VIP operating out of this area in need of immediate extraction. Advent forces are on alert nearby. Be prepared to engage and eliminate any hostile contacts. Secure the area and escort the VIP to safety.
Hello and welcome back to Long War of the Chosen. Today, Peter Van Doorn is taking the kids to school. Let's go.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Right. Now, the main reason we're doing this mission is because with the, I believe it's Trial by Fire perk, Van Doorn will be giving everyone a free level up. This is very confusing. It's hard to see where I'm at because it's not showing the bridge, it's showing what's underneath the bridge.
Closing on target position now.
There we go.
Roger that.
So once again, we should probably be utilizing long-range sniping.
All right, I'll go.
And this is not necessary, but we're going to put Van Doorn into conceal.
Blending in. Heading out.
Oh, I see. It's because I was zooming out too far.
Sure.
All right, sell me.
Let's move already.
Now, we've got 20 turns. We've got plenty of time.
Affirmative.
I'm
Coming
on it
out.
on me.
So we're going to play cautious.
Position confirmed.
We're going to look for enemies. Hey, enemies.
Found but good still.
Excellent shot, AJ.
That
One
was
shot,
ugly
one kill.
anyway.
Absolutely.
Get Mahjong up here. Take a shot. Miss the 90%.
Together.
Is it me or is Mahjong specifically having a hard time with high percentage shots this campaign? It's probably just confirmation bias, but still.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Heading your way now.
Good to go.
We'll actually have you back up. Not super necessary, but we're going to make sure you stay safe.
Double time. They're trying to pull back.
Oh, I hear a mech.
This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
Okay, so that means that I'm going to have to start investing into some armor-piercing rounds.
Gonna need a reload soon.
Nice.
That's how it's done.
Mahjong finishes it
I'm out of
off.
firepower over here.
between the eyes.
Let's do this!
Now we know.
Hey,
Crap.
over here. Commander, we should assume whatever Advent is using for fuel
Wow.
is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
Did not realize that was going to be a thing. Yikes. Which means there's going to be some missiles coming next turn. Unless I can do something about it. Did not realize that I was still in line of sight of that thing.
That's affirmative.
Okay, well, in that case, we need to deal with that, or else it's going to shoot missiles at us. So we're going to go Reaper,
Fear the Reaper!
and we're going to slash the hell out of it.
Position compromised. Look at this. You can't handle me! I got your stuff here.
We definitely don't want to slash the Purifier. Because it explodes, potentially.
Okay, so I got one.
So we'll go ahead and grapple up here.
Grapple out!
We'll shoot with the shotgun.
Ah, you see that?
I love how... Look at that. just laid out on the bench. Good job, Peter. Okay.
Rolling.
So yeah, we gotta start looking at some armor-piercing rounds at this point. Because we are now at that stage of the game.
Finally.
Once mechs start coming out, we need to start getting some better rounds.
Headed out. Back in.
Get some reload action going.
Moving out.
We are looking for more enemies.
This better be good, or you're wasting me time.
Yeah, let me get my groove on.
Moving out. Is it clear?
You're just fine
Moving
where you
on,
are.
watch.
Oh crap, there's loot over there.
On it.
Well, let's at least get this one. Hey, it's a core. Definitely glad I didn't let
Item
that
in zone.
expire.
Heading to that location.
Anybody else?
All right, I'll go.
Okay, so we're more or less going to keep people together for now.
Let's do this. On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now.
Ah, they're in that direction. We should be able to slip past them then. Is there another way up? There's a pipe right there. Beautiful.
Location confirmed.
So we'll get the VIP out of here.
VIP secure and in position for evac. I hope it's worth it.
The rest of us are just going to gather by the evac point.
Please tell me there's a reason we're poking around this place.
There. I missed that vulture.
Let's move already. I'm on it. Affirmative, covering now. Scanning. What was that sound? Affirmative.
Okay, we're on our way out, but I do have to put in a cut really quick. The repair guy is here to fix my sink, so I will be back in just a moment. Okay, we're back, and we are getting out of here.
I'm going. Heading there now.
Whatever.
Raiders roll.
Getting a lot of attitude from my soldiers today.
Moving out.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Backing it in. Quiet. Do you hear something?
Nah, just your imagination.
Sure thing. Just in time.
Nice and easy, nice and quick,
Status
nice and
confirmed.
flawless.
Mission accomplished.
Don't shove your gun through my chest, AJ. Why? That's hilarious. We're gonna go ahead and move me a little bit. Like maybe if we rotate me. No, we're gonna have to change what AJ's doing, sadly. There we go. I don't know why it suddenly turned to nighttime, but this is a pretty good shot. Obviously. Apparently I took up smoking. I am the sneakiest. That makes sense.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump.
Yeah.
Not a single casualty reported. Commander.
Look at all those
I hope
promotions.
all of our deployments go
Absolutely
this well.
gorgeous. I still got to figure out what I'm doing with Raynor. He's got exceptionally high aim. Maybe death from above to get more shots. Like, we're definitely going to go Shredder. We don't really need hail of bullets for someone with this high of an aim. Maybe flush, maybe formidable. Demolition's good, chain shot's good, cyclic's good, rapid's good. Saturation and traverse are both good. It's basically the same thing I say with all of my gunners. I don't know exactly where I'm going to go. Average combat intelligence, you'll probably manage to get death from above. Alternatively, we could do ready for anything instead. Take a standard shot with your cannon, but then you enter Overwatch. By this level, I'm not going to be taking a lot of standard shots. It's mostly going to be rapid fire and such. So no, I think death from above is probably better. Actually, does death from... It doesn't matter. Okay. You. Covert. Yes. Mahjong. Center mass. Yes. AJ. I was going to have you do get damn good ground. I was thinking about it, but again, AJ has pretty high aim, so I think we're going to go for the bonus damage instead. You're going to be going the hack route. We'll probably grab Lightning Reflexes and Flashbanger just for the heck of it. And since we're going to grab Flashbanger, I think Blinding Protocol is not necessary. Awesome. And we got a Scientist. We're doing great. Okay, so at this point, we're going to pause for a minute because I need to do some work here. So, we already missed a mission here because I was too afraid that I was not prepared properly. Also, I don't necessarily want to get Advent's attention right now anyway, because I'm going to be hoping to do a lot more of those very, low-level training missions with Van Doorn. But what we're going to do is, first off, we're going to switch you all to supply for the next 13 days seems like a lot. We're going to stay on hiding. I am eventually going to switch to supply because we are working on laser weapons and I do want those supplies. Yeah. But for now, it's time to start thinking about squads. Squads are not a thing that are necessary for this game, but I find that it's easy for me. It makes my life simpler. So we're going to start by putting together 3 squads. Okay? Now, each squad starts with an officer. We'll make it 4 squads. So the first squad is going to have Van Doorn as the officer. Now, this is a squad that for now is just going to be the 3 hero units. We will probably move around this this squad situation once the rest of my soldiers catch up, but for now, they're basically squadless. We're going to have me as the captain of the Dragoons. We'll probably change the names. We'll have Annette, and we'll have Leroy. Now, in the past, I have done different squads with different officers, but at this point, I've been thoroughly convinced that Shinobi are really the only proper choice for being a officer. There are others that can work, but the fact of the matter is Shinobi are just better. So we're going to do that. Now, I already know that Hat Guy and I have a team bond. Annette, I'm probably going to put together with either Kistrel or Chicken Boo. We'll put Kistrel on here for now. And then Leroy, I'm almost certainly going to be pairing with Raynor. I did some checking in on compatibility and that sort of thing. And then I usually like to have my different squads intended for different purposes. So, like, this Dragoons one has my assault, so that's going to be kind of our up close and personal. And again, we can always mix and match, right? I don't need to go with these squads, but it just makes it a little bit faster and a little bit easier for me to decide who's going where. So, that's going to be good for now. Michaelia, who are you likely to be in a bond with? There isn't really anybody that you are particularly compatible with. Okay, fair enough. So Michaelia is probably not going to be getting a bond partner. We'll go ahead and put her onto the Dragoons. And for now, we're going to call this Up Close and Personal. That's the name of this for now. Just so that I know which one's which. So we'll assign Michaelia to that one. Now these Screamin' Eagles... we do need, like, a defensive team. A team that's more about taking shots from far away and holding lines. So we're going to rename this squad Rampart. And we're going to assign... AJ, who are you... We'll probably get AJ up there. We'll get Deadpool up there. And then I'm going to check AJ and Deadpool to see if they have any good compatibility with folks. So we're going to be going back and forth for a little bit. I hope that's okay. AJ, Bonds. You've got a very high compatibility with Raynor, but I'm not going to put you with him. We'll probably have you go with Jeff. So we'll get Jeff on that squad. And then the other one was Deadpool, who I believe already has a partner. That would be Pi. And I think that's good for now. We don't need to fill these up completely. For up close and personal, we're looking for folks who are fast, and we're looking for folks who like to fight up close. We'll probably put Silver Key into this one, but I can't yet because they're on a covert action. We'll get Soldier in there, who is currently an advisor, but that's fine. We'll get Whizzical in there, and then let's take a look again at compatibility. Soldier doesn't really have any good bonds. He would have been good with Cheesy, but we didn't go that direction. He could theoretically end up with Mahjong, which would be fine, but let's take a look at Mahjong as well. Yeah, also the same. So probably going to end up with Soldier and Mahjong, but with that low compatibility, they're probably not going to get more than the first level of that, but that's fine. So we'll get Mahjong in there. And that's 6, and that's fine for now. For Devils, we're probably just going to put everyone else, right? We'll put Cheesy in there. We'll get Tychus in there. We'll get Chicken Boo. And we'll get Ahmed. So we've got 4 squads here. We'll probably end up putting Silver Key in up close and personal. Ratman will probably end up putting in Rampart. And then we will have 3 psionics coming up pretty quick, who we can either sort of scatter between these, or we can end up making a 4th squad. I'm not sure yet, but for now, this is good for organization purposes. Yeah, I think that's about right. We currently have Annette working on focus fire training, Scilab in 7 days, laser weapons in 7 days. We are getting ready to step on the gas pedal, friends. We do need some better weapons. So for now, we're going to stay up here.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
We're going to scan for 2 or maybe 3 missions. We also need to consider which way are we going next. We need 150 intel. We can either make contact with West Asia, which will open up New Arctic and East Asia, or we can hit Western Europe, which will open up both of the Americas. I kind of want to hold off on that as long as possible because I don't know where the black site is, right? The black site is out here somewhere, and it's usually pretty far away from our starting point, so I'm suspecting it's probably going to be like maybe in Chile, or maybe in Western United States, maybe Mexico. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I need to start making my way in that general direction. Okay. Enough of that. Let's scan. 10 days. This will be perfect. This will be the next Van Doorn training run. So anyone who is not yet a sergeant, Boss Lady, Cheesy, Rainer, Jeff, Kestrel. We don't want to put too many in here. In fact, why don't we choose 1 squad? We'll put Van Doorn in. We'll get Boss Lady in. That seems reasonable to me. Except, John, you're a sergeant already. Cunningham, you're a sergeant already. So that kind of screws up what I was going for. It's fine. We'll get Deadpool in there so we've got some scouting. So that'll be our next training mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Liberation. Excellent.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
That sounds like Beagle Rush to me. No. We'll send Godfather. Pi. Me. Jeff. Kestrel. And Ahmad. Oh, and actually, while I'm at it... AP rounds need 10 supplies. I don't have any supplies right now. Okay, so we're just gonna have to deal. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal. That said, we do have some upgrades now, which I should probably be putting out there on people. In fact, I probably should have put a stock on AJ's weapon, but it's a little late for that.
Sky Ranger
In position to drop.
Six days for an extract and grab. Okay. Tychus, I'd really like you to have some mods on your gun. Then poor Chicken Boo gets left behind, but we would need to boost, and I'm not interested in spending any more of my hard-earned intel. Yeah, this'll have to do.
Sky Ranger
In position for deployment.
Okay, now with 6 days left, we are going to switch over to supply. We've got M back, we've got Ace back, we've got a new hero.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end.
Excellent.
My kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to the Elders' twisted vision. Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be stopped. By our own hands, we will destroy all that the Elders value. We are ready for more orders, Commander. We only await your choice.
Okay. Grapple Expert I've never seen before. That's kind of neat. Bonus for Justice, Whiplash, and Wrath. I think this is another one where I'm going to have to do some research in between videos before I make any final choices. Because on the one hand, I know that they make excellent... Combat Presence is excellent, so we're probably going to take that. Then again, Chain Shot is also really good. So is Implacable. We'll probably go Whiplash. If I had to guess, it's going to be Reflex and Battlefield Awareness. So, Battlefield Awareness and Reflex really work well together, right? If you score a kill during your turn, the next attack will miss. And then when that happens, you get 1 extra action next turn, right? So that's pretty good. Combat presence. Whiplash is a free attack, I think. But Formidable is really good if I end up going with Battlefield Awareness, because I will be taking fire. Manual Override is very, very good in this particular situation, because with like Sid Meier and with other psionics who are very heavily cooldown based, Manual Override is very, very good. Close encounters and or judgment. I find that judgment, although it seems really cool, any enemy that attacks the unit has a chance of panicking. I find that it doesn't work very often. Battle Lord is kind of fine, except that it's very complicated to use, and lethal is really good for someone who gets multiple shots. Yeah, I think we're going to go Awareness, Reflex. We'll grab Hunter's Instincts because, again, the whole point of the Skirmisher is to grapple up into flank and then take 2 shots. Which is why, again, Chain Shot is really, really good. But Combat Presence is also really, really good. Anything that gives extra actions means a whole lot of versatility, right? Chain Shot is good because it pumps out damage. Combat Presence is good because it can pump out damage by giving another action to a damaging ally, but it can also do all kinds of things. Rescue people from being flanked, or just any kind of thing. So as great as Chain Shot is, because you could take 3 shots with Chain Shot. The way that skirmishers work is if you fire on someone who's flanked, it doesn't end your turn. So you can get another. So I could get up to 3 shots, and I believe there are ways to crank it up even further. But again, Combat Presence is just too good. Low Combat Intelligence means we're probably just going to have Hunter's Instinct, and that's it. We will grab probably Survival Instinct as well, though, because, again, we are looking to take some attacks. Then again, low profile. So if I grapple up to a roof, which usually only has a ledge sill, which is low profile, or which is low cover, low profile will allow me to turn that into high cover, which means I'll be taking less of a risk. Seems reasonable to me. Tradecraft is also obviously very good, but I'm not going to bother with it. Open fire is not really what I'm going for. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. And yeah, I think if I go to squad management, you're probably going to end up in the up close and personal squad.
I do not think I could have
laser weapons
this
done.
Outcome, though it is intriguing. Commander, with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
This laser rifle is almost certainly going to go to Tygan. No, not Tygan. That's my scientist. Tychus, who is my ranger, who started out with, I think, 72 or 74 aim at rookie level. So giving him the laser rifle is probably going to be the way to go. I don't have the Illyrium for the advanced laser weapons yet. I noticed that resistance radio is still at 7 days. It was at 7 days before when it was boosted, right? But I now have more scientists, so that's probably where that comes from. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the officer corpse.
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, with 4 scientists, we should be able to get some serious research done very quickly. Scilab is almost done.
Scilab now operational.
Gorgeous. Look at that. Now the big question is, can I get the 100 supplies that I need to upgrade it right now, or should I wait until the smash and grab's done?
Avenger plotting new course.
We're just gonna go have a look-see.
Market is open.
No, we're not gonna get to 100. Okay, good to know.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team.
Thank you
but
for
as it
reminding me,
stands, we
Shen.
have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Okay, so we got 3 folks that we are going to train. We're going to start with Mooney, because he is one of my brand new viewers, so I want to get him into the game as fast as possible. And actually, I do think I want to get just one in there, because now the Psi Operative training goes down to 2 days. If I put in a second one, that's still 2 days. It's 32 hours versus 48 hours. You know, the officer autopsy can wait. We're going to put 2 scientists in here because I want to crank out these Psi Operatives as fast as possible.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Okay. This is our second training mission. We will do that in the next video. Today was, of course, a very short mission, and then a lot of kind of behind-the-scenes strategy layer stuff. And in fact, here. Sean Mooney, welcome to the team as our very first psionic operative, other than Sid Meier, of course.
Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the aliens' greatest strength. Now our own psi operatives can tap into that same power.
That's the thumbnail for this video, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, here we are. Fortify, target focus, brawler, rupture, impact compensation. Psi operatives work a little bit different from your average folks. We're gonna get you a SMG, and we'll figure you out in a bit. Next, Spear Shaker. In you go. Okay. Well, in the next video, we're going to do our next training run. We're going to have a few Psi Operatives. Everything is going pretty smoothly as we stand right now. We might be able to do this item recovery as well in the next video. I'm not sure. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time.